It's week 2 of our chadsfab giveaway, celebrating our 100,000th subscriber that we hit on Monday. On each video, we're going to be randomly selecting one comment, and we will reply to that. Specifically, if you have one, give you specific instructions on how to reply to us so we can get your information, your shipping address, and all of that to get this merch to you. Watch your replies. Big thanks to everyone who supports us, all of you that watch us and come visit us, leave comments and everything else. It makes this pretty fun to do. Your responses are quite humbling and make it worthwhile. Thank you for that. All right, we've got Griz back in the shop. As many of you have noticed, Matt invited us to the off-road wrecker portion of the off-road games that's coming up in the middle of March. There's a stack of things to do on this. Got it up in the air. Getting ready to build this cross member that we were hoping to get built a couple of weeks ago, and we just ran out of time. We'll get her built now. We're just gonna have something fit up here, probably in this space here, get all of this tied in. That'll get me one step closer to being able to pull all these parts back out, get them built. As you can see, the cases are empty. Makes it way easier to manhandle those parts and get everything all mocked up. And you can see the exhaust manifolds where those come out. Then also today we're hoping to get all of these links welded up, get everything all finalized. I still haven't built the rear axle yet. We won't be getting to that today, but hopefully soon. And then maybe we'll get the front end bolted together while we're here. We got lots to do, so we're just gonna get to work. Yeah, let's just split that, so 1 inch below the frame. Yeah, that'll give us plenty of room on the front drive line. It's not gonna hurt anything. And then we can just build a piece, go right there. We can't come too far over because we still have to have room for exhaust.
Just make little ones.
Yeah, if it comes up 3 inches,
3 by 3?
3 by 3 would probably work, so.
You want to get a piece of angle, cut and drilled, and then we can set it up there, and you can.
Yeah, that might be your best bet.
We can kind of where you like it.
Yeah, let's see. Front to back. We need to go forward till it basically touches that guy.
Yeah, 2 by 2, and just cut off what we don't need on the bottom. We slide it over down.
Yep. Then we get that tacked in place, and that'll hold it. Yeah, we just got to remember to keep our plates in the spot here where we added those additional pieces. So
Which is right where I've got them marked, right?
Yeah, so you can see the welds.
Yeah. Do you want thicker than that?
No, I think that'll be just fine because we'll probably put a brace in between and then on the edges. So yeah, I think that'll be just fine. Yeah, this one's a loud one. That new blade's not too loud.
It's not? Really?
Yeah, it's way better. I ruined the blade already, but it's still way better. When I cut that stainless for the exhaust manifolds,
It didn't like that, huh?
It did not like that at all. About half the teeth are missing now, so. Yeah, I mean, look at the blade. There's seriously half the teeth are missing. And it's still
That's not so fast, dude.
Perfect. Look at you mocking it up. Alright, that's kind of what we got it cleared.
That's where you want to be with it, roughly. So we can build right tight to this, because this pipe will come over probably another ½ inch or so. But I figure if and I might even go down to 3.5. Figure if we can make this fit, we'll have plenty of room.
Are you going to do dual?
No, it'll be probably
2 to 1?
Yeah.
Is that 4 inch?
Yep. I might go 3.5, but I'll probably end up doing 4.
I would. I mean,
Yeah.
just cause.
All right.
Cool when I do.
So that's gonna go there. Yep. And then we'll
flush, just for fun, where does that put us? You don't like that at all, do you? Nope, you want to split.
Yeah, but we may end up just doing that.
Ish.
Well, we can get it tacked into place.
So right there.
Yeah, that'll totally work.
Here, you want to fix that? I'll grab a clamp, or do you want to just put it down?
I can just hold it like that and we can get it tacked.
Just waiting on the guy.
I'm working on it.
Hey, leave this thing running.
You heard about that patient thing you were talking about?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh.
Still working on
Still
it.
working.
It's good for it. I didn't say I have it.
I missed it.
Ready?
Yep. Crap, that's not gonna work. Missing our plate there. We need to come back like an inch. Just trying to decide how much room. I'd like to have this as strong as we possibly can. Let's do 5 by 7 and see what we can do for radius. And then we'll grab a piece of cardboard and template it out. Okay. Might look kind of cool too. We may end up having to roll this rail back up though, or stand this plate up, or this tube up. How come? I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for our bolts. Just doing some measuring here.
That's it. I'm not doing this again.
Okay. So you say you're talking all tough there, Dyson.
I won't do it unless you ask again.
You're not just gonna do it though.
No, I'm not just gonna do it. And I won't do it with like a smile.
No smiles even, huh?
No, no more.
No more smiles.
Had enough.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Right about there should do the trick. Say go ahead and weld that. This one. Woo. My finger was the ground there for a second. I'm getting. Oh!
Mine?
How did it? Oh. Is it? Yeah, this must not have been close enough to the ground, and I had my finger here holding the gap right.
Got a weld out of it.
Yeah, I did. It tacked. Oh, I think it welded itself too. Yeah, it did. You good where it's at? I think so. Well, we've been working away on this most of the day. This turned into a pretty serious project. Time we got everything fitted, built all the pieces for it, got the holes drilled and tapped in the frame, got that piece all made with all the gussets. It took all three of us most of the day to do this, but Tyson and Dusty had to run. They had some other things they had to attend to. I'm gonna finish up some odds and ends on this project. We have these gussets right here, and they will go like that, just to tie everything all together. So I'll get those welded in. Once those are welded in, well, tacked in anyway, I'll pull it out and finish welding all of this. And then where there's two plates, one on either side, I'll make a cap and cap the top of it. Also need to get this radius arm put back in. Dusty got it welded up while we had it all apart trying to build all of this stuff. So I'll get that back in. I'll see if I can get the tie rod made. So there's the material right there for the tie rod. It's 1.25 inch by a quarter wall. So I'll get that cut to length, and then I can put that in the lathe and cut the threads on it for the heim joints that go on the ends. I think that'll pretty well max out everything I can do for today. Time has come to start doing some wiring and see if we can make this Godzilla run. I have this harness that Jolt Systems sent to me. They saved me a ton of time by laying this harness out for me. This is kind of what they specialize in, and they've done a lot of Godzilla stuff. They know them pretty well and have a lot of the little quirks and things figured out on them. So I sent them my credit card number, and they sent this to me. It's nice, and those guys over there are super awesome. They took really good care of me and answered a lot of questions that I had. Generally made this a lot easier for me so I can focus more of my time on fabbing and other things. I just need to get this wired to a fuse box. They do sell these with a fuse box, but the way I do them is a little different than a lot of people. So I just had him send me that connector on there with mating connector for it, so I can build the harness for it. They have a quick guide here online. I just printed that all out. It makes it really easy for me to run my wires to satisfy the needs of this harness over to that add-on fuse box. And so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll just get everything all laid out, pull a bunch of wire, and start terminating that fuse box.
Meanwhile,
Wife and I are out on a trip in Texas, and we happen to be really close to the ironclad, so we of course had to come make a stop and see them. Here they are.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thank you. We just got done with ironclad. Those guys are awesome. They gave us a few gloves, like gaming gloves. No idea they had those. And we got all sorts of stuff in here, from gloves that hold ridiculous amounts of temperature to good just leather gloves and other work gloves, and a challenge coin celebrating their 25th anniversary.
Thank you.
Thanks guys, we appreciate it.
well, back to the old grind.
Well, good morning. It's another new day here in the chadsfab shop. Got Dusty here to help me today. Hoping to get one of the boys roused out of bed, have him come out and help us a little bit too today, but we'll see what happens with that. Today, we're hoping to get the radiator mounted. We got the radiator support back in the shop, and then those fenders, so we can get everything all mocked up. There was a cross member here that we cut out. Actually, there's been two different cross members, and not been really happy with the placement of either. Yeah, I took a half a second and thought about the whole deal, and I don't need a big hairy cross member in the front of this. The front bumper will take care of that need, so we're going to go to something a little less substantial. This piece of 1 3/4 DOM that we'll use. It just needs to be something that'll support the weight of the radiator, and it won't take up a bunch of room. I'm hoping to keep the winch sucked up tight in the frame so it doesn't stick out the front very far. Any kind of cross member will take up that room. We'll get that going. And I've been playing with this wiring harness some more. I've spared you the boredom of watching me do that, so. But the long and the short of it is that harness has been test fitted on the engine, and it's ready to loom up and get installed. Getting one step closer to getting this started. And it's holidays, so we're not exactly working really hard, so we may not get much anything done.
Yeah,
so
we'll see.
Yeah. So, yeah. See how motivated we get. Okay, well, we're gonna try and mosey off to work here and see what we can make happen. Let's get a hold of the bottom of the fenders and let me get this height set.
Okay.
And we grab a hood real quick, set a hood on, and measure and see what we got. Well, ain't a whole lot more room up there. That's only like 1 1/4 inch away from the hood, so. Always the drama queen. So basically, everything we do needs to be more than 3 inches above the top of the radiator support.
Yeah, you pretty much have to wipe off the whole bottom of the course board there anyway, so.
Yeah. Yep, there won't be much left of anything up there. Let's get the hood back off and remeasure the distance on this radiator support. And then we can add like 3/4 of an inch. Pull that radiator as far forward as we can. And then we can cut this, but I think before we cut this, we should add a piece of square tube, just tack it in there to hold this radiator support and together.
Yeah.
Because it'll make our life a lot easier to have that as one piece. And then
Gives
that
us a
also
reference.
gives us a reference on how far we can pull it forward. And then it keeps everything together while we build our actual structure in there.
Am I good to keep cutting, or should I get this bottom piece tacked in?
To about there. And then you can put it in the piece isn't going to be in the way when you cut it.
Yeah, I like it where it's at.
I do too.
I do too. Because I mean, like, this is a little bit from the very bottom. It's just nice. It actually brings it up from the bottom just a little bit to keep the tank. Yeah. It's actually, the tank now is pretty close to the bottom.
Yeah, it really is.
Build some plates. Yeah, you can build some plates.
Look at this white thing right here. Twist it off or what?
Well, where does the other end of that red wire go?
Oh, the other. Oh, right there.
See where that was?
Yep.
And you can untangle it and pull that all out.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Perfect.
Hey, Dad. Come on. Is there an easier way to get these off for you?
When you look around, is there like a little lock on it? Yeah, right there. You see it?
Yeah?
So you have to take a little screwdriver and push that button.
Okay.
Usually once you get one to release,
Okay.
see what you can do. So
Yeah.
Just don't stick the screwdriver through your hand.
This thing's stuck. Can you help me?
What?
Oh, does this thing, the lock is like hard as a rock.
Well, okay. Can you come in from this way?
Oh. Yeah.
See if you can pry that.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta get animals with them.
Like,
You even figured out, huh?
kind of a little bit.
Slowly but surely. That's what you gotta do, huh? Figure it out one thing at a time.
Yeah, just.
Is that the cruise control? Is that what that is?
I do not know.
Seems like that's what it is.
Okay. See what happens. Woo! Yes.
Got it out.
Took you long enough.
Looks like it's gonna fit good.
Yeah. Well, my demented mindedness actually came together. Okay, so now
You're good.
I think we have those plates sticking out just far enough to where we can tack them to a piece of 1.25 inch across the bottom and not hit the tank. We may have to ding the pipe just a little bit, but that'll be fine. That's going to be really slick.
Yeah, that turned out good.
Yeah. Now we just need to, we'll take probably a piece of 1.5 inch, bend a hoop to go right here. So our next step is we're going to pull the radiator out. We're going to pull the radiator support and the fenders back off, because we have all of our dimensions that we need to put that hoop in the right spot. And we do know that we have, from this surface here to the bottom of the hood, we have about 3.25. Those little nubs right there will have to come off because we have 3.25. Yeah, we'll lop those off, and then we'll have a bracket that comes over and grabs this spot right here that holds, that originally held the fan shroud. So that'll be nice and strong. Actually, no, I think we ought to, sorry. Design concurrent with construction, so you get to see it live and raw and stupid, maybe. So I think a saddle right here would probably be the best, because then it's in rubber.
And then just make that unbolt so you can pull the radiator up.
So we'll have it come up, and then we'll have it like a tab right here to bolt to our piece of 1.5 inch. So I think that'll work.
What are you gonna do when you take these off?
This is plastic.
These are just plastic, so we can just take the cutoff wheel and cut them off. So these were the original, they had a rubber bushing right here, kind of like what's on the bottom, with a mount that held that down. All that is just a piece of plastic to hold the mount in place. So yeah, so we should be good.
Disassemble time?
It's been a long time since we used the tubing bender, so I'm trying to remember all my math and all the offsets, so we can bend this hoop in one bend. So we'll see. I think we got it.
Not so far.
What are our odds, Kenner?
I don't know.
If you were a bet man, would it be?
I put 63%.
Okay, so we're like 2-to-1 odds here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I guess I've had worse odds.
It's better than 50.
Yeah, or 62.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
They're more reliable than the stock market.
Yeah.
Dusty's getting this painted.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is what?
Let's see, let's grab some.
Front axle. For the
Oh,
passenger
I
side.
thought it went inside the...
Goes in the tube.
Yeah, but you paint it? Even though it goes in the tube?
Well, this part of it shows, so
Oh.
I just painted it all.
All or nothing sort of.
Because when you're painting, why not?
Look how pretty it is now. Look brand new.
This way.
Just remember, if you screw it up, you can always cut it in the middle and extend it.
Yeah. Or shorten it.
Whatever.
Yeah. That has happened before.
How do I turn the lights on above us?
Right here.
Oh yeah, that looks like it's helpful, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Can you see now?
You guys are working this whole time with no lights on?
Oh, we got all those lights on, so.
Yeah,
We
but...
can still see what we're doing.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
just don't really. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I understand. Kenner may or may not have turned them off when I showed it. So.
No, they never got turned on.
That's what it says. Yeah. It's just easier sometimes when you have two brains. So,
So you're like, ah.
you're like, hey, give me a quick sanity check. So, sanity check on aisle 1, please.
Yep.
Okay, so that needs to be right there. And that needs to be right.
I didn't know the
there.
shop had aisles. Is it just one big aisle?
Yeah, it's rows, like at the grocery store.
Yeah.
That's
I
called
know,
an
but-
aisle.
I know what that is. I just didn't know if the shop was just one big aisle.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the shop.
The shop.
Yeah.
I said I don't shop in an aisle.
Not as often
He just
as you do.
consumes food. He doesn't normally buy it. So.
Yeah, true.
With incredible efficiency.
Your point?
Yep, I know. Pointless as always. So 1.9.
2.2.
So I gotta roll that up. Too far. Oop, 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 maybe? Yeah, there we go. Like Corbin says, it's good enough for who it's for, so.
Yep.
Zero, still zero.
Well, if it's wrong, well, at least it was right.
Can I tell you already it looks wrong? Just kidding.
So you looking at us or the tube?
Yeah, I always look wrong. Oh, there it goes. Hey, it's moving full speed again. Just need a couple cycles through her. Yeah.
Get all the goo broke loose.
Get all the goo broke loose in it.
When did you decide, was the last time you used it?
I think it's been 5 years. I can't remember what, it was just something small, but I don't recall what it was.
So I think the last time I remember using it was on probably Alex's roll cage.
Oh wow, yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
After the blazer, yeah.
He was little, like 2.
We're gonna go about 94.
That was 93 or what, too.
Yeah, and it's not quite 90.
Oh, okay. No, it's just the last time we said.
Yep, we're good now.
It looks like you did better than 63%.
Let's see.
What did you try to get to?
About 37.
Yeah. We were 37.
We're 37?
Yeah.
Really?
Good job. Your mathematicals were good.
I feel smart now. I know I'm not smart, but I feel it. We gotta cut her down, so she might be a little tall.
She might be a little awkward too. It's not even straight.
Are you on the outside of the frame?
Yeah. Well, just hanging over. But I think we'll have to put a square on it. We may have to give the bends just a little extra.
What's either way you could just to get that.
It looks good.
Yeah.
So, I guess
Okay,
let's set
Dusty, don't
the-
bump it.
Okay.
And if you do, know you did and fix it.
Okay.
Well, that's usually my job, bumping the camera. I usually blame it on Corbin, so.
You do.
Yeah, here's how I can blame it on it.
He went inside.
Oh, also.
It's even better, because then he can't defend himself. That's right.
Jack.
Okay. Did any of you people get crazy and bump it? Please fix it.
Yes,
Will do.
we'll think about it.
You got my word.
That's from the guy who told me, yeah, don't worry, I'll turn it on. Hey, how long's that been going?
All day. All day.
Dang it, Corbin! I know, he's not even around and all of a sudden it just falls. I don't know how he does it.
Corbin knocked the camera over again.
Yes. Sometimes sneaks in and turns it off too. Gosh dang, I don't know why, but whatever. Slightly. That one you do that way.
Oh, because that's supposed to. Yeah.
So let's see. Grab a block of wood. If that did anything.
A lot better.
This should be exactly 37. Now you want to hold this on the outside edge. Well, on the 207.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty dang good. Are we welding that? Or are we gonna build tabs and bolt it?
No, I think this would be well done.
You want to tack it?
Yeah, I think so.
What you building there?
Oh, just some radiator brackets, some mounts. Gonna go right there-ish.
Perfect.
And then I don't know where, the other was.
Are they? Oh, yeah, that's it. Perfect. So this will be something like that. Slide that down there, and so we may want to lean, since there's just a little bit of slop in there, you may want to lean that towards the back, just to...
Oh, it's the back. That's the back for some reason.
Yeah. Yep, so lean it away from you.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll probably work.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. Perfect. Yeah, so that will just go in, and then we can just put a... Even just weld a nut right there and just drill a bolt through a hole through that, just bolt that all together, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work slick. I like it.
Yeah, might have to just cut that a little bit so it'll go down all the way.
Yep.
Once I get this welded.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that little bit of fine tuning on it, and should be good to go.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be really slick.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, should be good.
And it'll even clear the hood, so.
Oh, that's good. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Is it gonna? Oh yeah, it is gonna.
Yeah, it should. If not,
it isn't.
we'll have some radiator mounts poking through the hood. No big deal. Not quite as cool as shocks, but
Or
functional.
turbos, but
Yeah, or turbos, yeah. All right. Want to give them a visual aid?
Yeah.
See how that all works.
We'll go over that. That'll hold down. This will need to be cut a little bit so it gets a little more pressure on it, but
Yeah.
essentially,
Yeah, even with no pressure on it, it still holds it in pretty good. So, yeah, I like it.
too.
Nice and simple, easy to work on, and looks good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I like it.
Yep, good deal. got everything all put back together. It's all painted. Built the new drag link piece and the new tie rod. The track bar is all welded together. It does need to be adjusted. The track bar is about a 1/4 inch too short, but got the brakes on this side all taken care of. Axles in on this side though. I ran into a bit of a problem. I wasn't paying close enough attention to the steering knuckle. I always thought this front end was a 12. Turns out it's a 13. In 13 they changed the brake calipers and the knuckles, and I just didn't even notice it till I went to put the brake caliper on. The mounting ear right there on the knuckle is totally different on a 13, so the brake caliper bracket right here won't bolt up. I gotta round up a different knuckle, swap that knuckle, and I can get this all put together. So get that handled. And then on the engine harness, it's pretty well ready to go. I just put it all back in the box here for now. I need to get it plugged in onto the motor, and the harness ran into the cab. I do have the hole drilled right, so that hole right there is the hole for the harness to go through the cab. Once I get that taken care of and put the fender on, I can get the fuse box mounted over on the fender and everything connected on that. Well, we're out of time for Griz today. Till next time, ignore those that just criticize. Like Ernest Hemingway said, critics are men who watch a battle from a high place, then come down and shoot their survivors. Thanks for watching.